We fucking back, man. Are you excited?
Hell yeah. It's been a long
You
time.
at work. Put your phone away. Put your phone away. We at work. All right, boom. Before we officially kick it off, we got a business to handle before we even do anything.
What's that?
Us here at Pop Your Shit would like to formally say that we are banning Donald Trump from any Pop Your Shit comments.
Period.
He's incited violence at the Capitol Hill, so we just trying to hop on the wave.
Yeah.
He's banned. He's no longer allowed here at Pop Your Shit.
Okay.
Even though he never was.
I mean, he never was allowed on Pop Your Shit, so hey,
but
it's whatever.
We are back. How you feeling, Ron?
I feel good.
All right, first things first. It's been 4 long months since we recorded an episode.
Damn, 4 months.
We look a little different. I got a bun in my head now. You done gained a little weight. What? Oh, we not keeping it in the stack?
Nah, I ain't gained no weight.
We ain't keeping it in the stack?
Wrong uncle.
So yeah, we took 4 months off. There's a bunch of things that happened in between that 4 months. There's a bunch of things that led to us not recording. But before we even get into that, what's new with you?
What's new with me? It's been the same old shit. I mean, nothing really. Oh yeah, I'm in nursing school.
Okay, you in
That's
school.
some new shit.
Yep. You in
nursing school has been kicking my ass for the past 4 months.
Oof.
Yeah.
With me, it's a lot of new shit with me. All right, so
what?
let's just get into it.
What's the new shit?
Well, you know already. But all right, we're going to get into it.
What's the new shit with
Okay.
you?
In October,
okay,
I was hospitalized for a little bit.
Yeah.
And all right, so I guess I'll tell the story.
Make it quick.
All right, boom. So I ended up in the hospital and
got your balls clipped?
Nah. I did have to get a few surgeries though.
Okay.
I know what y'all thinking, but it's not COVID. I promise you.
Yeah, it was
just a few complications to some diabetes.
Oh Jesus.
So I was in the hospital for a week. Then when I got out the hospital, I had to I had some stuff to recover from. I had a little wound vac. So that was a part of the reason we wasn't recording. You was in school, and then COVID kind of ramped up a little bit, causing the previous studio we was at to limit what the services that they could provide.
Yeah.
But we back. Are we back for good?
Yeah.
Are we back for good?
Like we never left.
Okay, boom. So let me explain to y'all how it's gonna go from now on, because we're not gonna be in studio. We're gonna give weekly content, right? So this week we in studio, we giving y'all a full episode just like normal. Next week we'll do an episode from Ron's house. It's gonna be 15 to 30 minutes.
From my house?
Yeah, we going to your house.
Oh, okay.
You got food?
Nah.
Fuck you mean you don't got food? You gonna get some goddamn food in that motherfucker.
Uber Eats.
So we gonna do a quick episode, not in studio. And then so we're gonna be in studio every other week. So we're gonna give y'all an hour of studio content every other week, and then in between we're gonna do like little
30 minutes at my house.
Yeah,
so
but we back. We committing back to the show. So let's get right into the shit. Your boy Donald Trump is having a fucking go of it. He is having a fucking go of it. So if you've been living under a rock, or if you ain't been watching the news or Twitter or Instagram or whatever, wherever you get your news.
Yo, if you don't know what's going on at the Capitol, you dead.
They was trying to certify President-elect Biden's victory, and crackers stormed the hill. These motherfuckers broke into the Capitol, which isn't even fathomable to me. Like,
what's that word you just said?
Fathomable?
What the hell that mean?
It's like, it's not like I didn't even think it was possible.
You using big words and shit.
Oh, you see what I'm saying? I know what the fuck is
going on. Was it
fathomable?
I can't even say it.
Word of the day. Yeah, we should do word of the day every week.
Yeah, we should do word of the day.
Fathomable. This shit is not even fathomable to me. But so they stormed the Capitol. They fucked up a bunch of shit. They pissed everywhere. They stole Nancy Pelosi's fucking.
They shitted on Nancy Pelosi's desk.
They did Nancy.
They stole
dirty.
her mail. They stole like a podium and put the shit on eBay. The shit was on eBay for like $14,000. People were actually bidding on the shit.
Yo, I'm gonna say this. Listen, say what you want, but if I'm gonna break the law and I'm being unruly, I'm looting. I'm getting some free shit. I ain't gonna fucking steal no damn. What the fuck I'm gonna do with a podium?
Shit, the podium was selling for like $14,000 on eBay.
Man, fuck that podium. I am robbing Louis Vuitton.
But they don't have a Louis Vuitton at the Capitol.
I know, that's why I wouldn't have been there.
Okay.
I ain't got no business at no fucking Capitol. But fucking they attacked the Capitol. Trump, as far as most recently that I know, is the House just passed his second impeachment.
Mm-hmm.
So they're gonna have to.
Which I don't think it'll go through because they have to go through the Senate, and if the Senate passes it, then he'll be impeached. But I don't think that's going to be possible because the inauguration is like on the 20th, so it's like 7 days away.
Yeah, but
and you can't impeach a president if he's not in office.
No, you can't, because what's going to happen is even if Biden is going to take office, but if the impeachment go through, Trump won't be able to run for public office ever again. So you won't have to worry about him in 2024.
But they have to do it in the next 7 days.
No. I'm telling you, they don't have to. If it were to get him out of office, yes, it would have to be. But in order for him to hold public office again, like for them to finalize that impeachment, it can happen after Biden takes office.
You got receipts on that?
Yeah, I don't got no receipts on it, but I just know. I'm like that. I'm all the way
from
like that.
the Washington Post.
Okay.
Once Trump leaves office, the Senate can't hold an impeachment trial.
Okay.
So that means this trial has to be done within the next 7 days. After the 7 days.
You want to bet some money?
Nah, I'm broke, so I can't bet any money. But
$5.
Okay.
$5.
All right.
I bet you it can happen after.
Okay.
He's not going to be able to hold public office again. He's not going to be president no more. There's not going to have no ramifications on his term, but he's not going to be able to hold public office again.
Okay.
Hopefully that's what happens.
Yeah. Hopefully.
So
you make sure you have my $5 on the 20th.
All right, boom. There's a couple things I want to talk to get out the way, and then we can get to the interesting, the juicy shit. We're gonna get the politics out the way.
Okay.
Right. One of the things that I saw when Trump when this whole shit was going down was Twitter banned Trump, right? So I joked around and said we banned Trump. Twitter banned Trump,
Facebook, Instagram,
Snapchat,
OnlyFans, eBay, Google. Like he can't do shit on social media.
Yo, how funny would it be if Donald Trump came and did a busted challenge? Yo,
shit won't be funny.
Nah, that should be hilarious.
Nah.
But one of the things I kept seeing was they was complaining about censorship. So they were saying like it's not fair that Twitter censors and silence Donald Trump. How you feel about that?
Yeah, shut his ass down. Like he causing chaos for the country.
Mm-hmm.
Like you told your people to come to the Capitol and break in. Like people, a black a black police officer, he got killed in that because you told your people to come in and take over the Capitol.
Well, they don't give a fuck about the black people.
if that would have been Black Lives Matter, it would have been a lot more dead bodies than 4 people.
For sure. And it's funny because when I was going through it, when I was reading like what everybody had to say, and everybody's like, we live in 2 different Americas, and to me it was like, duh, I thought we established this already. So yeah. I wasn't necessarily. I was shocked by what happened at the Capitol because you gotta have some kind of balls to do some shit like that. Like I don't even have the balls to do some shit like that.
It had to be an inside job,
but
for you to go in and know what the officers said. Like there was somebody, I forgot the person's name, who office don't even have a name.
Yeah, on
their door,
the nameplate.
So you wouldn't even know that it's their office unless someone told you.
Yeah.
That's their shit.
Yeah, that's.
So it had to be an inside job. Somebody had to tell them, y'all come this time. We're gonna open the door, let y'all in. I mean, I seen one video where it's like somebody was on the phone directing them where to go.
Yeah, there's a lot to unpack in that shit, but yeah, it's crazy to me. Like. To have the balls to like go to the Capitol, I would never. Like, there's no black person that they could kill that I would think, yo, we should go storm the Capitol. Like, this sounds like a good idea.
No, we storming Gucci.
Yeah, we. I'm more of a Target kind of guy.
We storming Gucci and like Target.
We storming Target.
Well, I mean, it don't gotta be shit to go to Target. Target is just because.
Yeah, I know, right? But I saw a lot of people discussing censorship, and I feel like people don't look at the media as like, you have to look at the media a little bit more strategically, because this man incited a domestic terrorist attack, right? And the first thing that they could cling to try to change the narrative or try to get that out the news was the Twitter thing. To me, it was so obvious that they was trying to cling on to that narrative so that they can stop the talk of impeachment or whatever. And people was running with it. Like fucking dumbass. And I hate, all right, not dumbass, because she's a black woman. And I've been told not to say anything bad about black women, because if I do, I don't love my mother. But Carrie Hilson, that little post she did, you seen her post on, she did a little Instagram post about censorship.
You know, she been canceled ever since she tried to come from Beyonce about 10 years ago. So nobody really give a shit about what she's saying. So
I'm like,
she should have a seat.
Well, who the fuck is calling us?
This is Missy.
Oh, and that don't say Missy to me.
This is a new person, Mary.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
why you all on my phone, all in my shit? You've been in my shit all day today.
Listen, that's why my shit is face the fuck down. But yeah, no, that like to me, Carrie Hilson saying that was a little weird to me. Like, even if you felt like censorship was a thing, why jump out the window now when it's Trump? You know what I mean? Like, people get blocked on social media every day. Lil Boozy Badass, he was on Instagram begging Mark Zuckerberg to give his Instagram account back.
Did he get it back?
I don't think so. I'm not 100% sure, because I don't really give a fuck about Boozy Badass. But like, people get blocked on social media all the time. It's not just a Trump thing.
You get blocked for saying ass.
Exactly. And not for nothing, since we talking about it, Twitter, along with Facebook, along with Snapchat, are all privately owned companies. So they can decide what can be put on their platform and what cannot be put on their platform. And I'm not going to lie, social media has a lot of inconsistencies in implementing community standard policies. And I will admit that, because you'll see somebody calling somebody a coon, or somebody calling somebody a nigger with a hard R that won't get blocked. But then you'll see like somebody twerking and whatever, and it'll be like, oh, this violates our community standards. So yes, there's a little bit of there's a gray area there, but like, I feel like this is a no-brainer. Like, yeah, why would Twitter? They are dead bodies that's like, oh, this is on your hands. You know what I'm saying? So that was a little weird to me that everybody was talking about the censorship, but I'm intrigued, man. I'm intrigued to see what's next.
I just want to see how this going to pan out. I want to see if the people that got arrested will actually get time. Like, I want them to get time, not probation or community service or time served. Like, your ass need to get at least 5 years.
Yeah, I think they will too. I think they will. But it's intriguing to me just because beyond politics and beyond the politics side of it, to me, we getting into like kind of like a reality show. Like, I really just want to see what's going to happen next. Yeah, I'm really interested.
Yo, have you seen the videos of the people at the airport?
Yeah. Yo,
it's like you voted for a travel ban, but now
exactly.
You are the travel ban.
Yo, it just shows the hypocrisy, man.
Yeah, it's like they're going crazy because they couldn't fly home. Either they was able to fly home, but once they got to their home airport, they got arrested.
And them cuffs. But yeah, I'm intrigued, man. I will be glued to my seat on inauguration day. I can't wait to see how the inauguration plays out. And then even after Biden and Kamala officially take the reins, I just feel like with the way, this is just my prediction, and I want you to give me like what you foresee happening. Okay. But the Trump administration and that from 2016 to 2020, I feel like great, he won't be in office, but I feel like what's stopping the next Trump from running for office? And like Trump is now, I feel like he'll become a symbol of like, this is when shit started to change. You know what I mean? So like, let's say Trump can't run for public office again, right? You don't got to worry about him in 2024. What's to stop the next Trump? Somebody worse than him.
His daughter already said that she want to run in 2024.
Exactly.
So, keep going. But I must say, Biden and Harris, they gotta do what they promised. Yeah. Because if they don't do that shit, the Trumps will win.
I agree.
2024.
I agree. They need to do what they promised. I need my extra $1,400 because that little $600.
That wasn't shit.
I need my student loans. I need them gone.
Yeah.
I'm tired of these students. I'm tired of Sully emailing me, taking my little income tax checks. I'm sick of it. Biden, you motherfucker. You okay? Not playing with you.
You said all that shit.
Let's
do it.
But so and like, okay, can you see? My question to you is, can you see like another white supremacist Trump kind of politician coming up and putting us basically through the same bullshit 4 years down the line, or maybe even if Biden get a second term, 8 years down the line? Yeah, and that's what's crazy, because Trump is only one person. You know what I mean? But he brought a whole group of people. He put batteries in a whole group of people back.
He really did. Like the racist people now, they're not even scared to say they're racist. They'll come out and tell you, I don't like black people. I don't like Mexicans.
Them Confederate flags.
I mean, I haven't came in contact with one person yet, but if I do, you will see me on the news.
Yeah. Yeah. It's weird, man. It's a weird thing. To me, people. I feel like people are like, okay, once he get inaugurated, it'll all be over. And I feel like this shit is just beginning.
It's just gonna begin.
I feel like it's just beginning.
Trump. You saw an old dude that had on the Indian hat, and he had his face painted in the American color, like the flag.
Mm-mm.
Well, anyway, he got arrested.
Okay.
But he's in jail in Arizona.
Okay.
And his mother was upset because they wasn't feeding him organic.
Oh,
food.
Yeah.
She was like, if he doesn't eat organic food, he gets sick, like extremely sick. Do you know it's a court order for him to have organic food?
Yeah, I did see that shit.
Like, that's some white privilege shit that you in jail, but you can request that you need organic food only.
And I'm not even shocked. No, I'm so numb to the white privilege bullshit.
Like, I know people in jail that can't even get insulin.
Yeah, for sure.
But you gonna give this motherfucker his organic food? I'm
not even shocked. I'm not even to be quite honest with you. I'm not even, when I see shit like that, I just kind of shake my head like, yeah, seems right. That seems about it.
Yeah.
I wanna wrap up with the political shit so we can get into the good shit.
All right, what's next?
Wait, hold on. Before we do, because I've been reading a lot about Trump and Pence and they little beef.
Yeah.
Who you think gonna have a juicier breakup? Trump and Pence, or Kim K and Gay?
Trump and Pence.
You think it's gonna be juicier then?
Yeah, Trump.
I don't know, though. But
Trump is stupid.
I don't know, but Jeffree Star in the middle.
Well, Jeffree Star, he already made a tweet and said that he wasn't sleeping with Kanye.
Man,
I don't
see believe that shit.
I don't see that.
I can see it.
Nah,
I can see it.
Okay, well, hey.
All right, let's get into the good shit.
More power to him.
All right, Lori Harvey and what's his name, Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah,
they official now. They don't. Once you post them pictures on Instagram, that's it. That's your shorty. Ain't no taking it back now.
Yo, this chick, she have a new man for every birthday.
Yo. All right, so I feel like the conversation on this is gonna be a little long, because to me, like, beside the gossipy, like, celebrity side of it,
yeah,
I've been seeing a lot of different dialogue and narrative, so I want to touch on that. All right, boom. So Lori Harvey and Michael B. Jordan, they are dating. If you know anything about Lori Harvey, she's been like the face of the city girl, hot girl movement. I'm a date who I want, and I'm in my 20s, and I'm young, and I'm a date Diddy and then date his son, and that's kind of like her image now. That's kind of like her where she get her attention for, and so
and I don't see one wrong issue with that.
No, yeah, I don't either.
I mean, I feel when you're in your 20s, that's your time to do you have fun. Like, I don't think that anybody in their 20s should be in a committed relationship. Those are the years that if you want to whore around, you want to sleep around, do whatever, you do it.
So here's one of the narratives that I wanted to talk about in terms of, like, wait, do you have anything on the gossip side, the raunchy side, the side? You got anything juicy for me? No. All right, boom. I got a juicy part. I got like gossip for you.
All right.
Well, we going. But I want to talk about. Okay, so Lori Harvey isn't the first woman in Hollywood to bounce from dude to dude and whatever.
But I mean, is she really Hollywood?
Huh?
Is she really Hollywood?
Yeah, she's industry because she's a social media influencer. Like, everybody, we talking about it. Everybody talking, like.
But I don't think that makes her Hollywood. I mean, her father is Steve Harvey, so I mean, she's riding the coattail of her father. I don't think.
But she's
Hollywood.
But she's in the industry though.
Doing what?
she's an influencer. She's not an actor or nothing like that, but she's an influencer. She's a face. She's somebody we talking about her. She's on the Shade Room. She's on the blog. So she's somebody, and she's dating a Hollywood star. So she's she's immersed in the industry, right?
Okay.
All right, boom. And look who I'm about to compare her to, right? Because if you look at girls like Amber Rose, right?
Okay.
Black China.
Okay.
And I forgot the other girl name. She was with I think she Tiger baby mother.
That's Black China.
Okay, Black China and Amber Rose then, right? When they back in their heyday, when they was coming up, they were more looked down upon, and they were kind of talked about as like hoes and like industry sluts and like whatever, boom, boom, boom. And now you got Lori who comes in, and I'm not trying to call her a slut. And you know me, I don't really care about shit like that, but it's the same kind of antics, you know?
You calling her a slut.
Now, I'm not trying to call her a slut, but I'm saying what she's doing is comparable to people who we have called sluts in the past, i.e. Amber Rose, Black China. There's another girl I'm forgetting. I'm blanking on her name. But why do you think it is that Amber Rose can kind of shine and like be like the face of the city girls and hot girl movement and whatever, and kind of like be celebrated? Which I'm not saying is a bad thing. Do your thing, L'Oreal, whatever. I can't get next to her, so who am I to talk about her? But what makes her different from Black China in 2012, Amber Rose in 2009 when she went from Kanye to all these people? Like, why is it that she could thrive in that role and you think other women? Because I had somebody say to me like, oh, if this had been a dark-skinned black woman, it would be an issue. But I disagree, because JT from the City Girls is dark-skinned and everybody loves her. Even though she hasn't been with a bunch of people, that's her symbol. Like that's what she represents. Yeah. So what do you think it is about Lori that like is celebrated and more like loved, and whereas, you know, Black China and Amber Rose and those kind of girls kind of took heat for it?
Well, who's celebrating Lori Harvey?
Like the masses. If you look like on social media, at least with I know you a little old, but at least within my demographic or my age group.
First you don't call me fat, now you calling me old. What's next?
Within my age group and my demographic, from what I see on social media, she's praised. Like any girl, whenever Lori Harvey is talked about by men, is I want to get next to her. Meek Mill says she on his wish list, and like everybody want to get next to her. And then from women, is whenever they see her in a new relationship, is City Girls up 1,000. Do your thing, girl. You young, live your life. Don't let these niggas tell you. But like she's more celebrated than anything.
Well, probably because she wasn't a stripper.
You think so?
I mean, Black China, Amber Rose.
Okay.
There's a stripper.
Yeah, but okay. So if you want to use them, and I love you, please don't. I don't want to hear nobody come for me for this comparison. But I'm only because he said a stripper. Cardi B was a stripper, and she don't really get she don't really get no backlash for her stripper days.
But I mean, Cardi B, she wasn't dating everybody in the industry that we know of.
Yeah, but before, I don't know, like I follow Cardi B before Love and Hip Hop and before she really got on. And if you follow her in her old days when she was like more of an Instagram comedian than she was like a rapper and everything, you knew she got around. And she was not shy about it. Like she would post about it. Like she'll post in like a nigga bed, like, oh, just fuck this nigga, blah, blah, blah. If you, like, all my people who follow Cardi B before she really popped, you know what I mean? And she never really had to go through that.
But I feel that she didn't have to go through that because she made a name for herself. Mm-hmm. She didn't use a man to make a name for herself. Mm-hmm. I mean, Amber Rose, it was Kanye West for her. Mm-hmm. Black China, it was what's his name? Tiger. It was Tiger.
I didn't know about Black China until Rob Kardashian, but
yeah. Like, you know, those women got their name from a man. Mm-hmm. Cardi B made her own name.
Mm-hmm. Good point. Mm-hmm. So what about Lori? She got her name. She literally got her name from a man, Lori Harvey. She's not even Steve Harvey's biological daughter.
She's not.
Yeah, she took his last name. I'm just trying to get at what I'm trying to get at. Well, what I'm trying to like play with is, you know, she kind of I feel like she's reaping the benefits of us tearing down other women because of their sexual past. So when in 2009, when it was 2009 or 10 when she dated Kanye, Amber Rose, once they broke up and Kanye West kind of was like calling her all types of shit, that was what, and then she did the slut walk. We kind of took on that like, oh yeah, well, Amber Rose is a slut kind of narrative.
Yeah.
And same thing for Black China. Yo, there's some other girl I'm thinking of. Black China got a sex tape? Does she?
Yeah.
Okay. Then she might be the only. I feel like there's one other girl I'm forgetting. But Black China, going from Tyga to Rob Kardashian to
just a little no name
rapper
boy.
Yeah.
That's who she made the tape, the sex tape with.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, and they were saying she can't.
That shit was whack.
Yeah.
Like her head game is like.
Yeah. That's. But I know I'm missing somebody. But the point I'm trying to make is, I feel like those women kind of paved the way for it to be trendy. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so we bashed, well, not me, but like people, the masses bashed Amber Rose and all these other kind of like girls that are synonymous with being a slut, right?
Yeah.
And then now it's kind of drifted because, you know, you got City Girls, you got Megan Thee Stallion that kind of promote like women empowerment and being able to date who you want. And I'm in my 20s and I could go from Karan to Billy Bob to this person because I'm young and I'm not married, right? Yeah. And that's kind of the thing now, right? But it wasn't always like that. And I feel like she definitely benefited from other people taking licks and taking shots so that she can be Lori Harvey, the finesser. You know, they call her like, oh, she go from one dude, she with another dude. If she break up with Michael B. Jordan tomorrow and she's with fucking, give me a name.
Kanye West.
And she's with Kanye West, you know. Nobody's gonna be like, oh, she's such a slut. But they're gonna be like, oh yeah, girl, you get it. You having fun. You young, live your life. And we wasn't always looking at it like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just want to say, I'm just saying, shout out to Amber Rose and Black China.
Shout out to Amber Rose,
because they took the L's.
Black China, Kim Kardashian, West.
Yeah, they took them. I'm not shouting her out, but I feel like they took those L's so that she can kind of live on the road she's in now. Now, the second thing I want to talk about as it pertains to Lori Harvey, because I feel like this is such a symbolic thing, is Lori Harvey, right? Like I said, at least in my demographic, to the masses, she's celebrated, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then you look at somebody like, toxic male celebrity, who's the first person that comes to your mind?
50 Cent.
50 Cent? That's how I know you old. Who the fuck is talking about 50 Cent in 2021?
Bitch, keep on calling me goddamn old. We're going to have a fucking fight in here.
Come on. Give me the first toxic person, like toxic rapper that comes to your head in 2021. Come on.
Drake. Chris Brown.
I was going for Future.
Oh.
You don't think so?
Yeah. Could be. I mean, I won't even say toxic. He's just an asshole. Like, he just, I don't know. Like, I don't even see him as a real man.
Mm-hmm. So, I feel like Lori Harvey and, all right, Future, right? The only thing I'll say about Future is that where I can't co-sign Future is all them damn kids and all them different baby mamas. That's a little bit reckless. But they kind of have the same, like, and I think they dated, if I'm not mistaken, Lori Harvey and Future over the summertime. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
no, he was her boo on her last birthday last year.
Yeah. He was. You
her know, last every birthday she have a new boo every birthday.
But it's the same thing with him, right? Mm-hmm. So you know, for Future, he's looked at as like his image, and at least among my demographic, I don't know what the old people do. I don't know that. But Future is like the cheater, toxic dude. He's like the mean person for like, okay, cheating and like doing bad or whatever, right? Same thing with Lil Baby. And you know who Lil Baby is?
Yeah.
That was a genuine question because I know you don't like that kind of music. I know you more of a like Saucy Santana kind of.
Okay. Keep on talking. You're going to see me walk. Oh,
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know me, I'm Rolling Ray.
Okay.
Nah,
that's why that wig caught on fire.
Oh, what the fuck was I getting at?
See, you talking all that shit about me and forgot what you wanted to say.
Yeah, I forgot my
who the old ass now?
Me. That's that crack. It's because I'm smoking that shit.
Crack.
Yeah. Heroin. Smack.
You been hanging out with your grandfather?
I showed the fuck. Oh. Hey, come on. Now let me stop because they gonna see this shit. Yo, it'd be just my luck. Fucking Aunt Nita or somebody see this shit. Hey, come on.
Oh well.
I was just getting at the point that I was trying to get at was, It's coming. The narrative used to be like if a male could like bed a lot of women, especially like a lot of like high profile women, it was like, oh, he's the man, whatever.
Yeah.
And now the role is kind of flipping.
It really
where
is.
Future look kind of like the general public, the general perception of him is like he's a piece of shit. He ain't shit. You know what I mean? And they're like, oh, Ciara left her Future. Russell Wilson, and you know, like that's the general perception of him, and the general perception of Lori Harvey is, oh, girl, do your thing, you in your 20s, So I think it's like a funny flip, but like the narrative is like, oh, when the man does it, it's like him, Lil Baby, all other cheaters that we know. It's like, oh, they pieces of shit, blah blah blah. So I feel like that's an interesting dynamic to look at, where it's like, wow, it's kind of changed, because if you look at like 2012, 2013, if it was the other way, it would be the man that would be looked at as like, oh, he getting all these bitches, So
listen, I've always had respect for the females that do their thing. Like, listen, if you want to screw 10 dudes, go right ahead. As long as you're doing it safely and you're not hurting anybody, go ahead and do it.
Yeah, whatever the fuck he said.
Whatever. I want to know, how does Steve Harvey feel about this? You know, he's writing these books, like, what's the book called? Think Like a Woman, Act Like a Man. Like, what is he saying that his stepdaughter have a new man on every birthday? It's like you are literally going through the industry, but in your book you was talking shit about doing that. But your daughter is doing the exact same thing you talk bad about.
I think the only issue he might have with it is because his actual name is attached to it.
Yeah. But
have you seen the little meme that they got? And it's like Lori Harvey on the book cover, and it's like, think like a man, and then it's like, act like that nigga too. That's just funny.
No, I haven't seen that one.
Hold on, we got a little more on Lori Harvey. Did you oh my neck kink. Did you hear about the Drake rumors?
Forgetting shit. You got a kink in your
little
neck.
Kink in my
you
neck.
The old ass now.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah.
You heard about the Drake rumors?
No.
All right, boom. Because I'm a little, I'm industry. I'm connected.
Okay, boom.
So
talk to me.
So Drake, a couple of his unreleased tracks got leaked.
Okay.
Right. And I'm gonna read the lyrics to you.
Okay.
Because it's been circulating that maybe before Michael B. Jordan and Lori was getting funky, they saying it might have been Drake in there. So the lyrics, I'm gonna just read it.
Hold up. Big ups to Michael B. Jordan for finally dating a black woman.
Okay. Who did he date before? Do you know? I don't know who he dated before. Who did he date before?
White women.
Like anybody notable,
White
like
chicks.
Madonna or somebody?
Well, nah.
Oh shit! Plus, I read it on the way in here. You know, J-Lo and Lady Gaga is performing at the inauguration.
Oh really?
J-Lo and Lady Gaga.
Okay.
Okay, Drake. The lyrics. Okay, this song is not out yet. You see what I'm saying? I'm connected. I text Drake and I asked him for the album so I could give it a review on the podcast. He sent it to my phone. Somehow, some way, somebody leaked it from my phone. But here's the lyrics. All right. And I'm gonna read it with no rhythm. I'm gonna do my little hip hop opera.
Get to it.
Michael, rush me, whore. Michael B. Jordan call you. Hold on, I can't see. Whew. Michael B. Jordan call you right now. You answering. Even if you got a man that love you, you scandalous. You gonna take the chance and shit. You know that relationship is probably in shambles, and you know you a fan of his. Know if he gonna bring you to Miami, you scrambling. Pack all your luggage to get on a plane and land in it. Right? So
I don't understand one thing he said in that whole that verse. Break it down for me.
So from what I got from this, right, is he's saying that this mysterious woman, because it's not for sure that he's talking about Lori Harvey. This is just speculation, right?
Okay.
But let's just say this mysterious woman's name is Shaquita, right? He's saying that
Why gotta be Shaquita?
Because I like that. That's the girl from the Nike store.
Yeah.
I like that name. He's saying that. Let's say Shaquita is dealing with
Taquan.
With Taquan, right?
Okay.
And Taquita is like dealing with him, and they in love, and everything's going well. And Michael B. Jordan checks Shaquita like, "Yo, come to Miami. I wanna spend the weekend with you." He's saying she gonna run, no matter what relationship she in, no matter what's going on. If Michael B. Jordan call, she out. Right? Okay. So when the speculation is, they saying that he's Taquan, that they think that he put these lyrics out. Well, not put it out, but he wrote these lyrics because it's possible that he was dealing with Lori Harvey, and Michael B. Jordan slid in her DMs and kind of stole her away from Drake. And this song leaked 2 days ago, right? And 2 weeks ago was when the photos surfaced of Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey traveling together and getting off planes and stuff together. So the timeline kind of is like, okay, well, the song leaked 2 days ago, right? So that means you could imagine the song had to have been written and recorded maybe a week and a half earliest, even if it wasn't even way before that. But like earliest, you would think like a week and a half, right?
Okay.
You look at that time period, it lines up to when she was landing on planes in Miami with Michael B. Jordan. So the speculation is now that Drake was with her like secretly on the low, and then she went to Michael B. Jordan stole Lori away from Drake. This is all speculation, by the way.
You can't steal somebody.
What you mean?
You can't steal somebody. If they want to go, they're gonna go.
No, yeah, but if somebody's your girlfriend or your wife or your lover, they go to somebody else. Wow, y'all doing what y'all do? That's stealing.
Okay.
So, you think it's possible? What you think about?
Possible.
Okay, I'm gonna just ask you, who do you think is better, Michael B. Jordan or Drake?
Neither one.
Neither one. Explain.
I mean, it's not my cup of tea.
Neither one?
Neither one. No.
Yo, that's crazy because these hoes love them to Michael B. Jordan.
I mean, if I had to really pick one, I guess Drake.
Drake?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say you was dealing with Drake and Michael B. Jordan called your phone. You leaving or you staying with Drake? I know you. Don't lie to me. Don't sit here and lie to me. Please don't do this on this podcast. What you doing? You leaving?
I mean, it depends on who I'm serious with.
Ronald.
If I'm serious with Drake, then no.
You're not gonna leave?
If we're just like talking,
then you gonna
yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure they wasn't like
if it's
serious.
if it's not no commitment to it, then yeah.
You would leave?
I'm free to do what I want to do.
But I'm asking you, that's what you would want to do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's the answer I was looking for.
Yeah, okay.
I thought you was gonna be like, no, I love him. I love Drake.
Okay. Moving right along.
You want to talk about the Mia Ponsetto situation? The girl who
Let's talk about that privilege hoe.
Yo, you want to give him the background or I'm gonna give it to him?
You get the story and I get the feedback.
All right, I get a story. Mia Ponsetto. Okay, she was staying at the Norlo Mad Hotel. It's a really dope hotel. She noticed her phone was missing. She couldn't find her phone, right? So, long story short, she was scrambling for her phone and she spotted a little 14-year-old black boy. When she seen him, she said, "That nigga got my phone." No evidence. No, he wasn't. Just came off the elevator and they was leaving the hotel and he was like, "No, he got my phone." She confronted him. She yelled. She screamed. Then she attacked him and tackled him to the floor. And then the little boy's father proceeded to beat her ass. And she went back to LA. Yo, let me tell you how crazy this is. I ain't never heard this in my life. NYPD sent detectives to LA to go get her over this.
Yeah.
And she's now facing charges. She did an interview with Gail. And it was a very cringy.
Saw that shit. Did you see it?
Yeah, she had on the
she
daddy
put her
hat.
hand up and she was like, "Gail."
She was like, "Gail,
enough.
Stop." So go ahead, give me your feedback.
The way
on
I
it.
would have dragged her ass around that hotel. Let me tell you something. NYPD would have came for my ass. You put your hands on my child. I don't care if you male or female, old or young. You put your hand on my child, all bets are off.
And then
I would have dragged her ass around that hotel.
And then he didn't even have the phone. That's a good one. She left it in Uber.
She left in the Uber.
Man, my first.
And then she had the nerve to say, "Racist? I can't be racist
because
I'm Puerto Rican."
Yo.
Then she said, "I'm Greek, I'm Saudi Arabian, I'm this and I'm that. I can't be racist." Bitch, you racist.
That bitch is a saltine. She ain't none of that.
Saltine.
That bitch is a saltine. Fuck you and crackers.
You a little white girl that you ain't came across the right black person yet.
And yo, the crazy part is
she wouldn't have tried that shit in Brownsville.
Hell no. Hell no. She knew it always happens like that. They never. It's like they have some sort of radar, like they know who. But then the father, I don't know if you've seen So the footage that got released was just her tackling a 14-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Then some cell phone footage because people record when they see a fight going on.
Yeah.
Father kind of laid it on her. The father,
really?
yeah, he picked her because he was on top of her and he picked her up, lifted her, and just like slammed her back down or whatever. And so in the interview, she was like, "Well, Gail, I don't know if you know, but his father." Kind of like he roughed me up too.
Good bitch. He should have.
What the
he
fuck?
Should have put your ass in the hospital. You put your hands on his goddamn child. What the hell you expect?
That whole situation was crazy to me.
I wish.
Shout out to Gail because Gail.
I wish a bitch would.
Yo, shout out to Gail because Gail caught a lot of flack with her Kobe Bryant interview, and
she really did.
A lot of people, including myself, wrongfully turned on her.
Yeah.
I could admit my wrongdoings. I'm back. I love you, Gail. But a lot of people turned on her with that Kobe Bryant shit, and she held her own. She was like, the girl was like, "Oh, I'm 22 years old," and Gail was like, "Bitch, that's old enough. You old enough to know what you're doing.
You're old enough.
You're not. If you was 12, okay, nigga, you old. 22 is old enough.
12, you still know right from wrong.
Old enough, nigga."
Yeah.
She's like, "I was just.
I'm 22 years old.
Oh my god.
Like, oh my god.
I can't believe.
I can't believe it. Like, Did they tell you that I was also assaulted?
You think your little white voice is better than mine? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Like, yeah.
Like, totally. Like, yeah. Like, fucking awesome, dude. Just fucking awesome. All right. Where we want to? There was something else I had to say about that. If I remember it, I'll get back to it. But vaccines.
Yes.
Vaccine.
I can't wait to get mine.
So we got two strongly different opinions on vaccines.
Okay. Let me hear yours.
The second it becomes available to you taking it?
Well, I have to. It's mandatory because I'm a nursing student. So I got to take it because I'll be in the hospital.
But even if you wasn't?
I would still take it.
Okay. Dive into that a little bit. You trust that. You trust that it's going to be on the up and up?
Yeah.
Why so?
Just because it's out there.
Just because?
Yeah.
What about the Tuskegee experiments where they was using black people as guinea pigs for their medical?
Well, this is not just black people; it's white people getting it too.
Yeah, but the white people probably getting the good shit. Motherfuckers who taking it in CVS, we not getting the good shit. That's not.
Well, I'm not going to CVS to get my shot.
Where else you gonna get it from?
Long Island Jewish Hospital.
They not getting the real ones either.
They are.
Nah.
Okay.
Like, you know who getting the real ones? Are like the niggas in Calabasas and Hollywood Hills. They getting the real shit. Good ones.
Well, I'm going there.
Nah.
I'm getting the good shit too.
I respect it. I personally am not a big fan of this particular vaccine.
Why?
Because I feel like it's not enough time to develop a vaccine to really see with the long. COVID ramped up. They discovered COVID in November 2019, right? That's when
COVID been out. Because
I said 2019, not 2020.
If you look on the back of the Lysol can, it says it could kill COVID-19.
Yeah.
I also seen pictures of like shit from 2005 where it's saying it can kill certain disinfectant can kill COVID-19.
Yeah, okay. But the strand that's been deadly and the one that's been killing us was discovered in November 2019, right?
Okay.
So even if they started developing this, which is impossible, they couldn't have developed it the second, but let's just say for argument's sake, November 2019, when the first case, not even in America, but in China, because it didn't hit America till the new year, but when the first case in China, right? Let's just say they started developing it very first day, right? We are in January of 2021. To me, from what I know and from the research that I've done, and even like before COVID-19 was a thing, I was very iffy. Like the Tuskegee experiments definitely like traumatized me, and like how the medical field treats black people. I've always been aware of that, especially in my mom's situation, my mom being in multiple hospitals and then myself.
Yeah.
Recently, like I've always been like cognizant of stuff like that and doing research, and I just feel like it's not enough time to safely administer. Like, I'm not saying it's not safe, but I think like it's not a sure thing. And like 2 years.
Well, I mean, nothing is really a sure thing. It could be 5 years from now.
And
you
but
can't say it's a sure thing.
No, yeah, but
it's a chance you take.
But if somebody was like, "Karan, do you want to take the polio vaccine?" I'd be like, "Yeah, sure," because the polio vaccine has been around for more than 25, 30 years.
But who's catching polio right now?
No, yeah, I get that. But the point is, the vaccine has been around so long that if shit was going to happen, it would have happened. Like, if it was going to make you fucking give you anal discharge of blood, it would have happened by now. But the fact that it hasn't happened leads me to believe that vaccine is safe. You see what I'm saying?
Blood of anal discharge?
It's the first symptom I can think of. anal discharge.
Okay.
In your stool or whatever.
Yeah.
But the point I'm trying to make is that vaccine has been around so long that to me it's like, well, what could go wrong? If something was going to go wrong, it would have been went wrong by now. Whereas this vaccine is...
But shit probably did go wrong with the polio vaccine.
I know.
But because no one's catching polio right now, we don't know. Right now, COVID-19 is the hot bitch.
No, I'm pretty sure...
She's the HBIC right now.
I'm pretty sure with polio, there was some kinks in it, right?
Yeah.
But 20 years later, it's not going to be. You see, like, it's a certain amount... It's like, okay, I'm going to use an analogy, right? PS5 just came out, right? Serious and avid gamers, they never buy the PS5 or the new gaming system when it first come out, right? Because those are the ones with the bugs. You know what I mean? So what they do is they let the first round come out and they let all the people buy whatever, and then they let them report all the bugs and whatever's wrong with them to Sony, so that when the next batch comes out, those are the ones that usually last 5 to 10 years. You know what I mean? Okay. So it's the same premise of like, okay, well, if you have a vaccine and it's released, what's today's date? January 14th, 2020, right? It's like, I kind of want to sit back and see where the vaccine, like what goes on, who got it, whatever, before I'm so eager to like, jump on it. Cause, it's because, not that I think that the government is doing anything, but I won't rule it out. But I just think there's certain stuff that's out of their control that maybe they don't even know about that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because science is not that simple where it's like, boom, disease, boom. Like vaccines is something that take like a long time to be effective. Now this one, obviously it was pushed up because of the situation we in. And that's why I am skeptical about it. But and it's not just me. Like I know a lot of people who's like, yo, I'm not taking that shit, right? And
I bet them same people, they don't wear their masks when they go out. I bet they going to parties, they going to baby showers, they going to wedding showers, they going to underground clubs. I bet they sniff cocaine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But they don't want to get a vaccine. You don't know. You don't know what's in cocaine.
I know what the fuck is in cocaine.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Crack. When the dealer brings you your drugs, you don't know what else he put in that to make that crack. Crack ain't 100%. Not crack. Cocaine is not 100% cocaine. Crack. They add fucking baking soda.
I like baking soda. I like salt. Who don't like salt and sugar?
Boric acid.
Sound like a good meal to me. Give me my crack. I want my crack. Nah, and then I feel like with the vaccine, I just feel like this is gonna sound stupid, but this is gonna sound stupid. But I feel like just saying like, here's a vaccine isn't enough. Like I feel like especially when you saw the girl who fainted like probably 15 minutes after she took it. Yeah. And then you see the doctors who
that bitch was dehydrated.
Nah. This guy, get a load of this guy. She was dehydrated. How you know she was dehydrated?
That bitch was dehydrated.
How you know?
I know.
How you know? She told you?
I know, yeah.
I just feel like, and I know it sounds weird, but like, I feel like you gotta like market it a little bit, and not in the sense of like market it like to buy it, but like, I feel like there's not enough information out there. It's like, okay, the Pfizer vaccine is been approved by the what is it called? The fucking
FDA.
The FDA, right? Mm-hmm. But there's nothing like out there on like if you do research, like if you like want to be an informed person and say I want to research what's the manufacturing of this vaccine before I put it into my body, which is your right? Yeah. You can't really find much on it, which that's what's scary to me because any other vaccine can be Googled and researched. So I'm gonna leave it at this. If you want me to take this motherfucking vaccine, it got to be like a Dior vaccine, a Gucci vaccine. I need some spice or something. Need the fucking. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm taking it. Pfizer. I'm taking it.
You taking it?
Yep.
No Gucci.
No Gucci.
No Dior.
No Dior.
Or like even like crack. I mean, got a little crack in it. Tonight we do coke, baby.
I don't do crack. I don't put anything up my nose.
You can smoke it.
Well, I don't smoke either.
You don't smoke?
No.
At all? Like weed? Nothing? Cigarettes?
Nothing.
Vapes?
I'm 100% drug free. Nothing going to my lungs.
You tripping.
Mm.
I love drugs.
I know you do.
Mm-hmm. Tonight we do crack, babe. Yo, we was when I was in the hospital, right?
You did crack in the hospital?
Nah. I think my first like day and a half there, I couldn't eat. Now my first 2-3 days there, they was like, we cannot feed you. Like we cannot, right?
Yeah.
And I was like getting a lot of pain. I had like a lot of pain. And I was telling the doctor, I'm like, yo, I'm in so much pain, right? So they gave me morphine. I ain't never had morphine.
Morphine is good.
Yo, I ain't never had morphine in my life. Right? This bitch took my IV, right? Mm-hmm. And I forgot what I was doing. I think I was trying to eat like some applesauce or like drink some water. And she was like, okay, I'm gonna put it in your arm. And I was drinking. Yo, my body got this like burning, tingling feeling. And I was like, whoo, I had to put the cup down. I was like, wait a minute now. So, okay, she put it in my arm and I felt it burning. And I started to freak out a little bit because I didn't know what was going on. Right? Yeah. And it kind of scared me. Like, it was like my body was just, you know. If you ever took a morphine, you know the first time it takes over your body. So I was like, oh shit. And I was freaking out. So my doctor was like, what? And then I was like, that shit felt so good. That shit took all the pain away. But
was like a little, like you came on yourself.
Nah, nothing like that. It was just,
you didn't stay in your pants. Nah. You didn't stay in your gown.
Not that day.
Oh.
But did you know that morphine is just heroin?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That should make me want to go get some heroin.
Well, you go right ahead. Yeah. Tell me all about it.
I think we run out of time. You got anything you looking forward to this year? We didn't get to wrap up 2020 because we was in hiatus.
I'm looking forward to going outside mask free.
When you think that's gonna be?
I have no idea, but I hope it comes this summer.
Well, all right, boom. So like, when all the sanctions are lifted and like life is back, what's the first thing you're going like? What's the thing you're looking for other than like living without a mask?
I want to go to a club. I haven't been to a club in years, but right now this make me want to go to a club and experience a club.
I feel like, right, and it's of my belief that when I forgot what this time period is called. It's blanking on me. But there was this time period after the Spanish flu finished where people was just outside doing everything.
Yeah.
So, all right, boom. Before COVID, New York City life was kind of You know what I mean? Like, if you went to the bowling alley.
No, New York nightlife was like whack. New York nightlife.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's like,
haven't been good since 2005.
Yeah, it was very mediocre. That's what I'm saying. That's like, Like, even like little shit like, okay, if you know me, you know I was working at the movie theater. Mm-hmm. Like movies, like even like things that were supposed to be blockbuster sellouts was only doing half shows or whatever. And like I also do comedy, and the comedy clubs wasn't really They jumped like on Friday, on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, comedy clubs and shit like that jump in, but like
during the
Monday, Tuesday, comedy clubs ain't really jumping. Movies ain't really jumping. And after I believe it was the Spanish flu, I think they called it like the rolling 20s. It was like a time period people was just going outside for anything. Any eventual people were so happy.
I do believe when this is all over, the economy is going to go through the roof because everybody is going to be out doing something. I feel like their airlines is going to be so expensive. Like a flight to Atlanta going to cost you at least $500. Like everything is going to go sky high because everybody's going to be so happy to be out on the street, living their life, doing them.
And that's why I think So you summed up my point. Like what I was trying to say is, I think little like when life is back to normal, I think little shit like bowling alleys. I think bowling alleys are gonna be crowded on Tuesday night. It's gonna be jam packed because everybody's gonna be so happy that like even if they off day is not on Saturday or whatever, it's gonna be like I just want to get outside. Let's go bowling. Let's go pool. Let's go play pool. Something. Let's go to Chinatown. Comedy clubs is gonna be crazy.
Let's go to Times Square.
Movie,
let's get on the train just because.
The first what's the shit called when the ball drop? When the first year that they bring that shit back, and real New Yorkers,
New York is gonna be lit.
But real New Yorkers ain't really into that.
Yeah,
that's really like those people kind of.
Before I moved here, I went to it when I lived in Georgia. But once I moved to New York,
I only seen the ball drop
went
once.
to Times Square for the ball to drop.
I only seen when I seen the ball drop once, and when I did, I wasn't at Times Square. I was at a party at the AMC in Empire.
Oh yeah,
and
I remember.
Yeah, they let you go out on a scaffolding and watch the ball drop, and then you take your black ass right back inside. Yeah. So I had to be cold for about 90 seconds to watch the ball drop, and then once the ball dropped, we was partying, and then we went right back inside. So. But like real New Yorkers don't really fuck with the ball drop. That's really like them people. Yeah, them people. So, but I feel like once like the second it go back to normal, maybe the New Yorkers would be like, yo, I miss this shit so much that fuck it, let's go and crowded ass Times Square and watch the ball drop. Just doing unnecessary shit.
New York is gonna be lit.
But you know what though? You know what that's gonna do?
What?
Oh, money gonna be so good.
It really is.
Because if you work at like an entertainment venue or like for me, like if I'm still with the movie theater. When shit get normal, I know like ain't no more. Oh, it's a slow Tuesday night. Tuesday night gonna be jumping. It's gonna be jumping. Wednesday night gonna be jumping.
Every night is gonna be jumping from Monday through Sunday.
Yeah. So that's a dynamic that I'm excited to see when it could like one shit is like really normal, like no mask, no restrictions, no 6 feet apart. When like concerts is back. Yo, you know how much money and rappers is not making money right now because they can't tour.
Nobody's making money really in the industry.
So once they start touring again, oh my god, it's gonna be hard to get a seat. Yeah, and they're gonna be able to. It's the people who survive this shit. When they on the other side, I think it's gonna be good. I think once life
it's gonna be good.
Once life gets back to normal, it'll be alright. Because even if you're a cashier at Foot Locker, you're gonna be doing 40 hours a week because niggas gonna be in and out, in and out. So I think all you gotta do is survive. Yeah. The people if you survive through this shit, it's gonna be here. Yeah. I'm trying to think of the name of that time phrase, but I think it's called the rolling 20s or the jumping 20s, where after the Spanish flu subsided, motherfuckers was outside every day doing whatever the fuck they wanted. Yeah. So I'm very much excited about that.
I'm ready.
You ready? Are we wrapping up the show? You got anything else you want to talk about?
Nah.
All right. So me. I use the podcast, my little personal blog. I'm gonna make some predictions.
Okay.
Sports. Okay. Packers versus Rams this week. Who you got winning? This is just pick based off the name. Packers. You got the Packers winning?
Yeah.
I too have the Packers winning.
Okay.
Oh, and shout out to I don't know if you know, but the Brooklyn Nets got James Harden. You know who that is?
Yeah.
You know who James Harden is?
Yeah.
How you know that?
I just know.
How you know?
I know.
You're going to tell me how you know after the show.
Okay.
We're going to talk off camera.
Okay.
The Bills versus the Ravens. Who you got?
Ravens.
Ravens?
Yeah.
I got the Ravens too.
Okay.
And I got the Ravens because I especially don't like the Bills.
Okay.
And Jarrell is a big Bills fan. And I've been telling him his quarterback sucks. Mm-hmm. So I really, really need the Ravens to prove me right on this one because I've been talking shit. Browns or Chiefs? Who you got?
Chiefs.
Mm-hmm. I got the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs gonna win, but I really want the Browns to win. But I think the Chiefs. Last one, Buccaneers and the Saints.
Saints.
This is a tough one. I'm gonna pick the Saints too. Yo, we on the same wavelength on all these picks.
I know, right?
That's crazy. You getting them right. I miss you. How you been?
I miss you too. I've been good.
How was your day today?
Excellent.
All right, so we're gonna wrap it up. I'm trying to think of anything I want to say before I wrap it up. Shout out to my Rich Girl blog. If you ain't checked out the Rich Girl blog, check that out. I think you would like that blog.
Who's that?
Shout out to the Rich Girl blog.
Shout out to the Rich Girls.
Anybody else? That's it. All right, we wrapping up the show. My mom is doing her segment.
All right.
So I'm not. I think she's. I don't know what she's talking about. I don't know if she decided what she's talking about. But
we're here.
Yeah, y'all hear it.
Yeah.
Mom Dukes, take that thing away.
Peace out.
Boom.
Hey, coming to you from my mama's rants. It's been a while, and a lot of shit has gone on. First, look at this beautiful chair that my sister bought for me. My sissy, bought for me for Christmas. And these are my pajamas that someone bought for me for Christmas. Ernie. Anyway, I was going to talk about my terrible experience at Brookdale. But you know what? I can't do it. Let's talk about these crackers taking over the motherfucking Capitol. Did you see? Did you see the bullshit? I mean, they shot a black man in the back and justified it by saying that the officer was scared for his life. So he was able to take that justified action. You were scared for your life with this man have his back turned to you. I mean, I just don't think you should be a coward and be able to be a police officer. I just don't think that should be possible. But back to the Capitol. These motherfuckers beat a police officer with a flag, American flag, on the pole. But these are the same motherfuckers that say, oh, Colin Kaepernick is disrespecting and all the rest of those sons of bitches are disrespecting our flag by kneeling. But you want to beat a police officer with a flag pole with the American flag attached to it? I mean, it's just ridiculous. And it's so ridiculous that it's fucking funny. It's so funny that you these are the people that say there's no such thing as white privilege, and they go out and prove there is white privilege. They're like, nah, niggas, there ain't no such thing as white privilege. I got a hard life too. I ain't got no privilege for being white. Let me go storm the Capitol. Seriously? White privilege. That's really what we're talking about when we're talking about these motherfuckers storming the Capitol. We're talking about white privilege. Because they just think that they have the privilege to do whatever they want to do. And what they're doing is not equal to what they claim Black Lives Matter is doing, which is not the same, or not on the same level in any way, shape, or form. You know, and your president he's crazy. He's lost his mind. He's a crazy person. He's Kim Jong-un. He's crazy. And he promoted this, and he sent them to the Capitol. He even told them, hey, I'm going to go with you. Look, y'all gotta do better. But y'all not gonna do better, so whatever.